Hi everybody, my name's Zach and welcome back to Shadowrun Return. So in the last episode we got our team together, we went to the warehouse and we defeated the Shadowrunners who were there, and we found some DNA belonging to the Ripper, the guy we're chasing, the guy who killed Sam. So we've come back to the Seamstress Union, and Johnny and the other guy said that they can help us identify who it is, but we need to go into the Matrix. So that's what we're going to do now. We're going to jump in, talk to Johnny and get online. Thanks to the semiconductor-based gene sequencing system that David employed, we should have the information we need to track the Ripper in the Matrix. I'm really impressed with his results, considering it was his first attempt. He was utilising an improving technique he'd read about in a science journal, and was working from memory on minimal sleep. That's great, Professor. What's the plan? Whatever. Sounds fascinating. If there's time later, maybe you can tell me more about it. Yes, maybe we can sit down with David, and he can share his research. But let's stay focused. Here's what I'm thinking. We hit the Lone Star DNA database first to see if our donor has a prior criminal record. They have extensive DNA archives. Then we go hunting based on what we find. Let's hit the decks and jack into the Matrix. I can get into their private grid easily, but I've got to warn you, once we're in, it could get a little rough. How much decking experience have you had? Absolutely none. Okay. What's going on? Okay. Jacking in. Oh, right, okay. Oh, right, okay. Your synapses light up as you connect your consciousness to the digital world. Although you aren't jacked in like Johnny, the sensation is overwhelming and electrifying. You can only imagine what it feels like. The way it feels for him. The arch will take us to the next node. Okay. Okay. The data store ahead is defended. Oh, right. Whoa. Killer, a powerful attack program directed at one target. Okay. Medic, sniffer, suppression. Oh, right, okay. Oh, cool. Still getting used to this. I don't really know what I'm doing. Okay, good. Okay, cool. Nice. Good, we got him. Whoa, that was too close. The IC is down. Let's see if there's a match for his fingerprints. Cool. This is very cool. DNA match located, 100% match, arrest record database. Subject Silas Forsberg, status deceased, profession chop shop surgical assistant, priors breaking and entering 2 counts, public indecency 1 count, brought in for questioning on accusations of unlicensed plastic surgery, no charges were filed. 100% match to a dead man. Let's keep looking. Okay. Let's go this way. Oh. Glad both of them missed. Gotcha. Let's pop you there, and then take a shot at this guy. Can I see you? Yep. There we go. Okay, let's go and have a look here. Autopsy records. Okay. Subject, Silas Forsberg. Note, subject was found overdosed on a half a dozen different sedatives. Several anti-anxiety medications were also found in his system. Face was mutilated, possibly self-inflicted. Identity could not be confirmed immediately due to this disfigurement. Had to check dental records to confirm. No next of kin. Large puncture wounds were found in several places on the body, possibly large bore surgical needles. Body had been decomposing for several weeks before the landlord noticed the smell and called the police when no one answered the door. Nice. This just keeps getting weirder. Okay. So let's head back to the other gate. Take a shot of this. So let's do this again. Shot on him. And a shot on him. Oh, phew, didn't. Okay, good. Can we get rid of him? There we go. Good. News article. Newsnet. Return on subjects, Silas Forsberg. The body of Silas Forsberg, a chop shop surgical assistant, was found in an apartment in Snohomish earlier this week. The body has been there for as long as a month when Forsberg landlord noticed a rancid smell and contacted authorities. Lone Star representatives have issued a statement saying Forsberg's death has been ruled a suicide. According to reports, his body had massive puncture wounds and the cause of death was determined to be an overdose of anti-stress medication and sedatives. The man's employer claims he was a dedicated employee, though he suffered from bouts of depression. Forsberg's next of kin could not be located, but the attorney appointed to his estate has located a will written weeks prior, leaving all of his belongings to his psychiatrist. The identity of the psychiatrist has not been released due to privacy concerns, yet another sad end to a life, as is far too common here in the sprawl. Now that might be something we can go on. Let's regroup in meat space for a bit. Okay, so Jacking out? No, that's an emergency jack out, we don't want to do that. There we go. So here's what we know. Our DNA evidence belongs to a dead man whose death was never explained. He worked with the chop shops, which fits with the living guy that you've met. The Newsnet says he left his estate to his psychiatrist. Maybe finding out who his psychiatrist was will give us our next clue. My gut says we can deck into the medical board's records and reverse trace to find his doctor. You win. Punch it, man. Give me a minute to collect my thoughts. Now let's go. Okay. Boom. Okay. I didn't mean to do that. Whoa, okay. Cool. We missed. Okay, let's get this up. There we go. Searching medical records, Silas Forsberg. Medical records file for Silas Forsberg located. Okay, 2020 to 2030. Pediatric record partial. One particular pediatrician's entry stands out from the rest. Child suffers from a chronic depression and social anxiety, most likely caused by his physical abnormalities. We've seen many cases like this recently, with the outbreak of changeling children being born. With the aberrant psychology we're seeing, there is no telling what sort of brain functions are affected. Prescribed a series of sedatives last year that seemed to have no effect, upping the dosage. Data missing or corrupted, contact your administration for help. The file is quite large and takes well over an hour to read through. The final entry, however, is the most significant. It is written by Dr. Henry Holmes. Silas has overcome significant mental disorders and no longer goes through periods of violent episodes. Latest medications have proven especially effective, but I believe that being treated by another elf has significantly impacted his treatment. Unfortunately, my efforts to maintain an emotional boundary with him have proven challenging. He has bonded to me in an unhealthy and frankly an unnerving way. His hero worship exhibits itself in the form of mimicking speech patterns and adopting my dress. For this reason and for the health of the patient, I'm assigning another doctor to this case. I will inform him at his next session. Okay, so probably wasn't happy about that. Oh dear. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Damn it. No, I can't pull another one up, can I? Let's try and get rid of this guy as quickly as possible. Whoa. Okay. Okay, that's the one guy. It's gonna take ages to get over it. What an idiot! I should have just gone that way. I thought it was the same one, but it's not. Good. Okay. Employment records. Henry Hollings, Holmes, MD, PhD. Check current employment status. Check previous employers. Previous employers 2045 to 2054. Psychiatrist in residence, Mercy Mental Hospital in Snohomish, Washington. 2040 to 2045. Attending psychiatrist, Mercy Mental Hospital. 2030 to 2040 private practice. Check current employment status. Dr. Henry Holmes currently holds the position of Chief Psychiatrist and Administrator at Mercy Mental Hospital. Okay, good. Bingo, back to the meeting space. Let's go. You can stay where you are. Okay, good. Excellent. Reality is at the end of the day contextual, and as the meat world comes back into your focus, your head once again tries to settle on which world is the real one. While the philosophical question lingers, your meat body demands food and drink. You disconnect from your deck to find that the Union's safe house has risen. Cool. So talk to Johnny and Fry about the case. David looks almost as tired as you do. You can tell that the case has gotten under his skin like it has yours. Any look in there? We found an exact match for the DNA, but it was linked to a dead shop assistant by the names of Silas Forsberg. Now I have my theories, but what do you think about what's going on here, Zach? Silas must have an identical twin brother. Maybe Silas faked his death. DNA evidence doesn't belong to the killer. That's a distinct possibility. What was it that we saw in the autopsy report? The face was so mangled that they had to use dental records to identify him. He was killed by sedatives, but the coroner still thought he had ripped his own face off. Simple suicide, he killed himself with a drug overdose. Good catch, that matches up with something I've seen runners try. It's easy enough to find a body shop that will make a replica set of teeth for you. Find some schlub off the street, no one will miss. Swap the teeth and throw the heat off your trail for a while. Lucky I've never been that desperate. Excuse me. But why would he need to go to those lengths? Did the police records have something linking him to a different crime? Had a corp gunning for him, maybe. Probably got in over his head on loans. Chop shop's assistant doesn't pay well. He had a prior for unlicensed plastic surgery. True, wouldn't look too good on someone's record if they wanted to become a doctor. I think this is beginning to come together. The late Silas left all his belongings to a doctor. Dr. Holmes. Employment records have him as the administrator of Mercy Mental, and the picture on his file matched the person you saw downtown. Same person this DNA belongs to. All the evidence pointing to him being your killer, whoever he really is. Guess I'm about to get a big payday. I should go find this Dr. Holmes and ask him some very pointed questions. Finally I can bring my friend Sam's murderer to justice. Oh, cool, got some money. This guy clearly didn't want you to be found. If I was you, I'd hire a team before heading out there. I sideloaded a ton of valuable data from those Lone Star Matrix nodes. Here's your cut. You're not coming? See you later. You're not coming with me? think my part here is done. You might want to go sticking your hand into a hornet's nest, but I'm a little more wary of the jobs I take these days. Okay. Talk to Johnny and Fry about the case, hire runners and head to Mercy Mental Hospital. Despite the hour, Buster is fastidiously put together in another wrinkle-free suit. He shows every indication that he's been up for hours, sunk to his elbows in a dozen crates, each containing an object of sinister matte black hidden beneath curls of straw-coloured packing foam. Foam flies about as he inventories the shipment, clinging to every surface except for Buster's immaculate suit. Just in time, I've got a whole slew of new toys in from suppliers back east, factory fresh and still smelling of their mother's gun oil. Maybe there's something in this batch that you'd be interested in. Yeah, let me have a look. So, okay, I am interested. So this is what I've got, the AK-97, damage 10, capacity 24, damage 12, capacity 32. How much money have we got? Ah, but we need to hire some people as well, don't we? Yeah, let's have one of these. And that'll do. Okay. Let's go hire some people. Hire runners and head to... Oh, we've got some karma to spend as well. Let's have a look. So we could go into quickness, which leaves us with 3. Yeah, that's fine. Right, let's head up and let's hire a crew. Oh, it's Mr. Delaro one. Here we go. I need to hire a crew. If you're looking for runners again, I'm your guide. Discreet service only. So, I want Shaman again. Oh, cool. She doesn't cost anything to have. I want Haley, I think. Let's grab a... maybe a Decker? What have they got? Oh, okay, it's not too bad. If we get rid of you, what have you got? No, I'd rather have the Ingram Smart Gun. And let's take maybe a Mage. Or a Samurai. What do we think? Okay, you've got shotgun and an AK-97, or a pistol and a load of spells. Armor, mana bolt, flamethrower. Yeah, let's take you. Let's have you guys. Yes. Mercy Mental Hospital. The blood you found at the warehouse belongs to a man masquerading as one Dr. Holmes, and you've tracked him to Mercy Mental Hospital, located in the notoriously anti-metahuman farmlands of Snohomish. The drive to the hospital is long and unpleasant. Finally, you reach the walled and gated hospital compound. Despite the pretense of security, the gate is unguarded, unlocked, and open. No one stops or greets you as you drive up to the large, crumbling building. Gothic ramparts top a dammed roof, cracked walls, and broken windows. All around the building is a lawn gone wild. Only the artificial light from within speaks of inhabitants. You walk up to the hospital steps to confront Sam Watt's killer and bring an end to the Emerald City Ripper. Okay, so I want that. Can I? No. Okay. You're equipped. You're equipped. So are you. So are you. Cool. Okay. Excellent. I am going to leave it here. I know it's a little bit of a cliffhanger, but it gives us something to do in the next episode. So we went into the virtual world, we went into the Matrix, and we've managed to hack our way through, and we found out that it is quite possibly Dr. Holmes who is the killer. So he's in this mental hospital, which is basically the setting for all horror films. So this is going to be interesting. Having a look around, we're going to have some trouble, I imagine. So we're going to have to go find him, have a chat to him, and probably kill him. That's probably what's going to happen. So that's what we shall do in the next episode. We will get stuck in, we'll go and take him on, see what we can do. So thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you did indeed like the video, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye.